Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Okay, so we are back on Saxlingham again. I did ask last episode whether you wanted me to continue this, as we've now got 3 series currently running on the channel. Yes, we've got Saxlingham, we've got the Highlands Fishing DLC, and of course we've got our cooperative multiplayer series. I think most of you, at least all the comments I read, seemed positive about me keeping this one going for a bit, so I will keep going. There are a few things I want to do anyway. I don't feel like I've finished it yet. It feels a bit early to be finishing it, because there are things I want to do. So yeah, I think we will continue it. This is going to be quite a slow process, or slow progress now, because having 3 series running means it's only going to be 2 episodes a week now rather than 4, I think it used to be. It's going to basically halve. I'll be doing 2 Saxlingham, 2 Highlands Fishing and 3 multiplayer a week. That's currently how it's looking, so I'll try and keep them fairly evenly spaced apart rather than just doing loads at once and then a big gap for a while. So yeah, we'll try and keep them spaced out equally. Just going to fill up with more seed here at the shop because we do have another field to plant. I did think I was only going to do 1 drilling field, or get 1 field drilled today, or before we move time forward, but I think actually I will do another one because we haven't got any canola in the ground at the moment, and it would be a shame not to drill any canola, so I will get some more seed bought and then get the canola planted in field, let's just check which field number is it? Field 8, this one here, was a wheat field, basically swapping these 2 over. Field 2 was canola, I've drilled that one with wheat, just finished that one last episode, and this one was a wheat field which is now going to become a canola field. These 2 I think will do as sugar beet, and then the current sugar beet field, that will either be soybeans, oats or corn, and the same with this one. This one will either be, well, the corn field will either be soybeans or oats, because we need to keep enough crops for the new production, which hasn't started yet, the cereal factory. Yes, so yeah, next year we need to grow a lot of oats. Should have enough corn in the harvest now. I've bought field 9 though to keep that going for quite a while, because I did buy, if you missed that, I did buy field 9 last episode, which is excellent. I really wanted to get that. The only downside is I now have virtually no money, but I also took a massive loan out, I think, to buy that as well. Pretty sure there's a pretty big loan on the moment. What's it up to now? Yes, loan, £235,000 of loan. That's not a good position to be in at all. But the important thing is that I've got the field, which means that I will get that crop for free. I can harvest it. It hasn't cost me anything to produce the crop. It's basically a free crop when I come to harvest it. And that is a cornfield. In fact, it's that field right there on the right hand side. Anyway, here we are at field number 8, which is going to be a canola field. This is going to use a lot of fertiliser, so I'm going to need to refill this a few times. I will get the help to do it. Let's just get the thing set up. So it's wanting to do 3 laps of the headland. I think that is the minimum. It won't let me do less than 3. That's interesting. Well, I suppose that's fine. It'll do its thing. So yeah, I'll let that go, and it's going to take some time, of course, because it's not a very big seed drill. This. That's another thing I want to upgrade eventually when the money is available. But of course, it's not a massive priority because we do have a pretty good seed drill here. It's just not very big for the size of fields that we've got. But yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it for now. It can get on and do its thing. I have got the other tractor up here still. Just need to finish off the tiny little bit of rolling that I missed last time because the tractor was parked on it. So we'll get that quickly rolled and then take this over to that field as well, and then we can start to roll that field once it's done a bit more. And then the other thing I want to do, because thanks to a suggestion from somebody last episode about my raisin issue, apparently you don't have to get a vineyard and all the expensive equipment to harvest the grapes. Apparently there is a mod that lets you grow grapes in a greenhouse, which will be a lot easier. But you'd still need to get the production to turn the grapes into the raisins, of course. It's not going to be too easy. It's still going to be quite a challenging thing to do, expensive, but I think long term it should be cheaper than buying the raisins from the warehouse. I might have to buy some to start with. I will have to buy some raisins to start with, I think, but if I can start to produce my own grapes, that'll be a good start. And then yeah, then get a production to turn the grapes into raisins, and then they can go into the cereal production, which long term will be worth it. It's just going to take quite a while to make that pay off. But I will look at getting those greenhouses. It means probably more loan, unless I can get some stuff sold. But yeah, Bit of a tricky situation at the moment because really the only thing to do is get that field drilled, but that's going to take a bit of time, and I can't really start rolling until it's got a bit more done. So I'll probably do contracts actually. I'll probably do a contract while that helper gets on with the drilling. I'll just leave this here for the time being because there's nothing that the roller can do until that's done a bit more work. So we'll leave that going and I'll have a look at contracts. Okay, so there's this one here, the mowing contract in field 21. That looks like an interesting one. We haven't done any mowing for a while, so I will get that one. I think we'll borrow the items and we'll get field 21 mowed. So yeah, that is field 21 needs mowing. Here is the tractor and the mowers, so I'll get them attached. This is my combine, by the way. It's waiting for a corn header, which I don't actually own yet either. That will need to be leased. So yeah, the money situation is not good. I need to either extend my loan even further or get some stuff sold, because yeah, I need a corn header, I need greenhouses to start producing grapes. What else? There's probably more. So yeah, I'm not in a good position financially at the moment, but I hopefully will be after the winter when we get to sell the flour. That'll be good. Which is the best way to that field? Hopefully I can cut through. I think there's a way. Yeah, I seem to remember there's a way to cut through from up here. I'll have to go around my tractor though that I've left in the middle of the road up here. It's the same way as the roller went. Yep, here we go. Go around, that's fine. Right. Oh, what's the drill doing? I thought it was doing the headlands, but it seems to have given up and now it's just driving across the field. Well, hopefully it will sort itself out. It usually does do. It's just, yeah, that's not the most efficient use of its time, is it? Just driving along there doing nothing. Hopefully it realises it hasn't got its drill down. What's it doing now? What's it actually doing? Let's just check the field. Okay, it's done the headland to there, and then it's just given up and driven across the field. That's a bit strange. Well, hopefully it will correct itself. What's it doing? I'll keep my eye on it, but I need to go and get this contract done. If not, I'll have to get the helper to do the contract and I'll do the drilling, but I was hoping it would sort itself out rather than just driving around pointlessly. Is that on top of what it's already done? No, I think it is slightly this way, so hopefully it'll hopefully it'll do it. I'll leave it. Yes, so let's go and get this mowing contract done. Right, that's the contract done, so I will collect that. We don't need the machine again, I don't think, so we'll just go and collect that and get the money. So 15,400 for that one, which brings my total now to 17,900. I wonder how much those greenhouses are, because I did install the mod, so let's see if we can find them in the construction menu. It'll be in, I think, factories and then greenhouses. There we go. So just need to make sure I find the correct one that actually produces the grapes. That one, okay. Ah, it's only 12,500 as well. So I can actually afford to get that now. Wow, I didn't even expect that. Yes, just those two then. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Oh, fast and slow. I don't know how slow it is and how fast is really. I'd rather go for the fast one since they're the same price. It makes sense to go for the faster one. I do need to place it though on land that I own, so yeah, let's go over to my land, which is over here. I'm not sure where the best place to put it is. I suppose this is a good place, I suppose. It's a bit sloped though, I don't know whether, yeah, it might be a bit steep. Don't know whether there's anywhere else. Obviously I've got my production area, but I will need that for, where are we? Here. Yeah, I've bought this plot for productions. I will need an area though here for the raisin production. I don't know how much space that's going to take up. Area is restricted. That's weird. I own that. It's probably a... Yeah, there we go. Oh no. No, you're not allowed to build that one then. You're allowed to build the non-mod ones, but you're not allowed to build the mod one. Oh no, there... I don't know. Yeah, it works now. Okay. I'm not sure why I'm stuck. I can't go any nearer. That's a bit weird. Probably, has it come too far away from where I actually am? Possibly. How's this? Oh yeah. It seems to have sorted itself out. It's good. It's doing a good job now. Yes, so this is where my honey spawn point is, so maybe it's a good idea to put that there. I don't know how big the raisin production is though, because I will need to put the raisin production in as well as the greenhouse. I was gonna auto distribute from the greenhouse, so it doesn't necessarily need to be here. The raisin one will do, but yeah, the other one probably doesn't. Let's just go and look at actual factories again and look for the raisin production. Oh dear, it's 240,000. That's not a good sign. And yeah, it's pretty big as well. So, I still can't get close. What's that? I'm stood right there. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. That's enormous, really. It's not going to fit. Yeah, I may need to buy another plot of land as well to do that. Okay, well, at least I know I can put the greenhouse there, if nowhere else. I will go for the fast one, because I want to get them some grapes produced as fast as possible. Which way around should I put that? I wish I could be closer. I'm so far away. I can zoom in. So you tip there. I don't know where the spawn point is. And I can't distribute. I can't auto distribute until I have a grape processing place for the raisins, so they will have to be stored, the pallets, initially. It looks like you have to put herbicide in as well. You have to put seed, fertiliser and herbicide into it. So it's quite an expensive thing to run, even though it's only 12,500 to buy. I'm worried I'm going to put the thing in a bad position so that I can't access the pallets. That's my concern. Water's around the back, so basically it needs access on almost all the sides. Let's see if I can spin around. There we go. The only side you don't need access, I think, is around that side. So if I place it there, that should still give me access to the flower production, to access the flower pallets. Let's go with that and put it there. I'll just buy one for now. Just overlap with that lorry there, that trailer, so I have to be a bit careful, but let's go with that. Okay. So yeah, we've tipped seeds and fertilisers there, herbicide and water there, so I'm going to need a water tanker. and then that, I don't know what this is. Is it where the grapes come out? Do they come out of the unloading spout, maybe, rather than on pallets? That would be quite good, actually. It would save having to move pallets. Let's just move this out of the way. This is fully loaded with flour, which I'm waiting to sell. But I was waiting for the price to improve a bit before I sell it, even though I do desperately need the money right now. But I can get this set up, I think, hopefully. So if I put all the products in here that it needs, I will need to buy some things. Right, okay. So I'll need a water bowser, which I don't think I own. There isn't one in the sale. I thought there was, but no, there isn't. I'll have to go with the... Well, let's have a look. It'd be good to get something like this, really, because that's cheaper. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with that one. Which means I need a mod. I need a loan again. Although I might be able to just lease it for the time being. Let's just lease it. Unless, actually, just to double check, there isn't a way of auto-filling this, is there? I don't think there is. I've never used this before. This is a mod, obviously. This is a greenhouse, so I don't actually know. There's the trigger point there. Okay, so the inputs for grapes. I want to grow grapes, yes. I need water, seeds, fertilizer, herbicide, and that makes 5. Yes, okay. So I want to activate that, but when I've got the products I need, I'm not sure how you bring the seeds. Do you bring them in a trailer or just on a pallet? I don't know. I'll have to try this out. I'll do a time lapse and I'll see if I can get this sorted out. Well, I've delivered water, fertiliser, seed and herbicide, although of course it doesn't look like I have because the capacity is enormous of this thing. I don't know quite how fast this is going to be, but let's activate it and store it and see what we end up with. It looks like it's got quite a big internal storage. Oh, there we go. I see the grape plants or the grapevines in the greenhouse there, so yep, it's working. And yeah, okay, it's probably a little bit too fast, and if I didn't want it to be unrealistic, but I guess fast did mean like really fast. It's getting through that pretty quick, but that's good. It means that I have grapes, which means they can go into another production when I eventually have the money to buy that. A £240,000 grape production, which turns them into raisins, which then will go into the cereal production. So yeah, this cereal production is. You've got to have quite a few million in the bank to be able to start it up, because not only have you got to buy that, you've also got to have a grape. Well, this is kind of a cheat because this is not how you're supposed to do it. Of course, you are supposed to grow the vines and harvest them and everything and do all the work involved with that. But that would be completely out of my reach really on this series. It would just take too long and cost too much. So yeah, most people have recommended this, which is a good idea. It's just they are producing quite quickly, so just one day of production probably will be enough to get enough grapes to keep that production going for a few weeks or a few months. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm glad that's done though. That's working, but it will obviously need more, quite a lot more, because it's almost used up all of the seed already, and all of the products really. It won't keep it going for long. How is the drilling going? Okay, what I'll do, I think I'll get the helper. I know I said I was going to do this, but I'll get the helper to start rolling, because otherwise it's going to take me too long. So the helper can get on with the rolling while I do some more with the grapes. Basically, just get some more water and more other products over there. But they are quite expensive to do. Well, water's free, but the other things are quite expensive. Yeah, let's go with that. Start with up and down. Okay, and yeah, off it goes. So this field is actually progressing quite well. It will be done fairly soon, by the looks of it. Yeah, just got that little bit to do left, and then it will be canola. Right, okay, so yeah, back to the Unimog here. I will use the tanker again. I'll get another load of water, and then I think you can put, as I've just found out, you can put the herbicide in the tanker and the liquid fertiliser as well. So, I'm assuming you can do liquid fertiliser. I think I did granular fertiliser last time, but you can certainly put herbicide in the tanker, so I can get a load of herbicide with the tanker as well once I've done another load of water. Although this is eating my money quite quickly, but yeah, I shouldn't think it'll need to be running too long, this production, before I have enough grapes to put into a grape production to make raisins. So I'll get on a load of water on time lapse and come back to you when I've sorted that out. Okay, just been doing a few little jobs around the place, getting things done, chickens fed and stuff, getting some more canola over to the mill, because that was getting a little bit low on the canola, but there's still plenty more to process. Still whatever's in the trailer and how much is in storage now. It's still 100,000, is it? 100,000 litres? Yep, 101,300 still in the silo, plus what I've just put in there, so yeah, that's pretty full. Where is this one? Yeah, 25,000 in there, plus what's in the trailer. So, yeah, we desperately need an oil mill as well. That's another, probably, 200,000? I don't know. But anyway, yes, it did run out of seed already, so I got 3 more bags of seed, and it's used quite a lot of them already. But we do have 11,500 litres of grapes in storage so far, so that's really good. They'll be going into a raisin production, grape production, to turn to raisins when I have £240,000 to put towards that. And I already have a loan of 260 now. It's going the wrong way. I want it to come down, but yeah, we need to take loans out to get all this stuff done. But like I say, we have got a lot to sell. We've got all of this canola oil, loads and loads of flour. That flour there, plus what's in the trailer. 66 pallets in the trailer. Is it 66? I think there is 66 pallets on the trailer, and what's in the production store, and also these sugar pallets as well, which will start to increase again when we get more sugar beet harvested, which will be fairly soon. So yeah, there is money coming this way very soon, but just not quite today. The helper's still going with the rolling, not too much more to do on that, so I'll just leave that to get on with that, and hopefully next episode that will be done. But yeah, anyway, we're going to leave it there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.